Hello, today is December 23rd, 2017. Happy holidays to everyone. Late Thursday, we said there was a higher target, but the pattern should lead to lower prices. We got the lower prices. The higher target didn't print, so we have to add it to the list. You always have to be a bit careful when these things are close to all-time highs because it major changes in trend. That's when MEJT likes to leave a failed target almost every time. We had something saying we should go higher, something we should go lower. The rule I have for conflicting signals is the commonest thing is that we gap and promptly move out of the day's range. That didn't happen. Next most common thing is we close little change and have a big move the day afterwards. Well, we close little change, so are we going to have a big move tomorrow? Well, by tomorrow I mean Tuesday. Actually, we have positive and negative indicators again, so even though I would like a big move, it's possible that if we don't gap and have a large move outside of the day's range, that it's possible we could close little change again. Let's go over a few things. Here's the MEJT system. We dropped. MEJT said the move was false. Gives us a target of returning to this line. We hit it within 2 cents. When you have a direct hit like this, there's always the possibility of a sharp move in the other direction, but of course by the time you find it out, it's too late to do much about it. MEJT says this rally's false, gives us a target of 2680.26. I'll make that my call for Tuesday, but remember it's only 3 points away. It's hard to make a trade in a strong bull market if you are going to have support 3 points away. The last week of the year almost always is positive. I know it wasn't in 2016, but that was unusual. People who want to sell tend to delay until the new year because of tax consequences, so when the sellers dry up, buyers they tend to win. We also have a pattern Monday which tends to rally all day and close near the high about 80% of the time. So even though we have a lower target for Tuesday, I should say, there's a good chance the day and the week is going to be up. Gapping down sharply, of course, kills the call before the open. How about our dates? Again, I don't know if the system works, but it didn't work as well in November as I would have liked it to. It's been pretty good in December. This was a day of a low, which is held. This is a day of a high, which is held. And we have a cluster coming up next week. So is this going to be a low and then we go up? I think there's a good chance it's a high. And actually, if we don't rally strongly next week, this could be a significant high. Let's go over some of the reasons. Here's our Andrews pitchfork. We go way back to the start of the rally in 2009. This is a move some people are calling the fourth wave. I think it's A of 4, but you can see how we're hitting the upper end of the pitchfork, and you can see with a nice trend line we're banging up against here. The fact that we've rallied to the trend line without going through it is not good. When that happens, you either gap up over the trend line or tend to move in the other direction. The DeMark indicators have been a major disappointment on this rally. Here's the monthly chart. Now this is a pattern which started way back in 2016, about a year and a half ago. This month will complete bar 13 of a combo sell signal. The pattern could still be recycling and it could still go higher, But if we reverse and go under this low, that's a valid sell signal, and the longer the duration of the bars, the more legitimate the sell signal is. Here's the weekly chart, and we just completed bar 13 of a weekly combo sell in alignment with the monthly. That doesn't happen very often, just a few times in a decade, really. Now again, these have failed repeatedly on the rally, but if we reverse here and go under this low, that gives a weekly sell, a weekly combo sell in addition to the monthly. And in alignment with that, we have the daily. If we get 4 days of rally during the next week, conceivably that could be bars number 10, 11, 12, and 13 of a combo sell on the daily chart. That would put a daily, weekly, and monthly combo sells in alignment with each other. That's a very unusual condition. And if a reversal were to take place from that condition, if that were to happen, it would be a sign of a significant high. What's concerning also is that there is a legitimate count which makes this a possible high. Now if this is B, it's kind of out of proportion with A and C. I'm not certain I believe the count at this point, but there is a relationship between brown A and brown C at the high. ABC gives us a C equals A for wave C. If we reverse from here, you'd have to believe it, particularly when, as I've said, this whole rally can only be counted as a 3-wave and not a 5-wave move. Anyone who wants to show me how to count this wave and this wave as 5s can really teach me something. Those are 3-wave rallies. So, although there is a lower target, the daily pattern and the time of the year argue for higher prices Tuesday and all of next week. But if the rally next week is weak during a time of the year when it should be strong, we have to be very alert for a reversal in the early part of 2018. If that were to happen, it could have legs. And that's today's call.